Greetings, everyone. Welcome to part 17. And we have this nice camera pan of our new location, Hyrule Castle Town. And it's kind of weird seeing all these spirits move about because they don't know that they've been transformed into spirits. They're just minding their own business, doing whatever it is they're doing. So yeah. When we first enter town, let's listen in on a conversation between these two people. Interesting. A Zora. Yep, they're back as well, and I'm not surprised, really. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Anyway, let's just follow Ilia's scent through town. And Hyrule Castle Town in Twilight Princess, much bigger than Hyrule Castle Town in Ocarina, and for good reason. In Ocarina of Time, when we had the Hyrule Castle, then it was just like one big street with a back alley and a way into the Temple of Time. Of course, back then we were dealing with Nintendo 64 graphics, so there's only so much a game system could do on a cartridge. Now we are dealing with late GameCube / early Wii graphics, and you can really tell that they really worked their tail off to create an actual busy city. It's like the details are enormous, like people doing their thing, people running, still bumping into you, even though they're even though they're spirits, you can still interact with them in some ways. Like, ugh. You know, if they were really spirits, you could pass through them without care, but I guess spirits in this context are just light balls that are just... I don't know. Anyway, why is there a Goron child here? Well, who knows. Anyway, let's follow the scent to this door right here. And this place is called Telma's Bar. Okay, let's check it out. Alright. Hey, look! Look who we have here! We found her at last! Oh, shut up, imp. Yeah. Anyway, that big woman that was with Ilia and the injured Zora child, her name is Telma. Day. And we will get to know her later on. Anyway, we're going to listen in on a conversation with these soldiers, and they say that they're going to reveal the location of the light spirit on the map. So, guess what? We are going to have to read this map to figure out the location for ourselves. What an amazing coincidence. So, let's have a gander here. Yay. Well, we know where the spirit is. It is located in Lake Ilia. Well, there's another familiar location in Hyrule. So, yeah, I can't wait to see this place with the updated graphics. Woo! Well, there's nothing more we can do here. Let's just head on to Lake Hylia, find that spirit, and, well, restore light to this land. Proper light, that is. As soon as I can get out of here, that is. Come on. There we go. Come on. Alright. Yeah, what I'm doing right here is I'm revealing different sections of this town, opening new pathways, as it were, on the map, showing how connected this place is. This place is connected. You can get through to certain locations through a couple of different paths, and I think that's kind of neat. It adds a level of detail to it. On this tent to my right that I just passed, well, that's going to be important later on. Now, you may have noticed that as I was tracking Ilia's scent, at one point it entered a building and then it exited a building. Remember that. It'll be a plot point later on. Alright, so if you go this way right here, we will not move on to Lake Hylia just yet. This place right here is actually an old, dilapidated, decrepit theater. And yeah, we do not want to be here. However, it does have a nice view of the lake and the corresponding bridge, so that's nice. So, in order to get to Lake Hylia, go this way. Again, avoid any contact with monsters if you can. If you have to kill some, make it quick. Run! Ignore the monsters! Run away! Gallop, Wolflink, gallop! Alright, eventually we will come across this bridge right here. Come on, there we go, come on. Go! There we go. Nice cut, nice pan shot right here. The Great Bridge of Hylia. I admit it does look pretty nice. Yeah. Alright, and apparently, oh. Hello there. Don't tell me the lake is drying up again. We'll get to that in a moment. Anyway, let's go on and cross this bridge. And it seems to have some black fluid on the bottom. That is odd. And it has a funny smell, and uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Yeah. Hello, shadow creature. And shooting a fire arrow in that direction will cause something to happen. Uh-oh. Yeah, turns out that black substance is oil. And the archer will shoot fire arrows in both ends. And we need to get out of here fast. Or else, or else we'll get burned. So in order to do so, just push this crate near the railing of the bridge. Just climb on top of the crate and then climb on the railing and just jump off. And if you stay and let the fire touch you and burn you, it is an instant game over. Just like if you were to stay in the storage house when it goes kaboom. Well, anyway, here we are in Lake Hylia. And it's so lucky for Wolflink to land in the only part of the lake that still has water in it. Such an amazing coincidence. So, yeah, once again, Lake Hylia is losing water. Just like in Ocarina of Time. Recycling plot points. I know they are paying homage to Ocarina, but sometimes they're just doing blatant rip-offs at certain points. Recycling ideas. Of course, nothing is original anymore. But as long as you do the same thing... Like, if you're going to recycle plot points, at least make them a little bit interesting. But I do have to give them credit. They do make this a little interesting this time around. Anyway, let's go this direction here towards this building right here. And let's talk to this. Let's listen to this guy right here. And whoa, jeez, hello, sir, I got nothing to say except, dude, you got. Is that a tattoo or a patch of hair on his belly? In fact, why is he wearing that thing? Have you no dignity, sir? I mean, you got a beard, gut, belly, and we'll get more later. Anyway, as soon as this guy notices the shadow archer right there, let's head towards that direction, and we are going to kill this guy. Come on. And Hello, he spots us. Okay, what are you going to do now? Uh-oh, hawk grass. All right. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. He is summoning something with hawk grass. Oh, boy. And in this kind of situation, it won't be pretty. It will not be a hawk at all. It's a shadow bird. Goody. So we have this sort of mini boss fight where the shadow bird rider will be flying around trying to shoot arrows at you. And what we have to do here is essentially you can dodge the attacks easily, just swerve left or right. And when the shadow bird gets low enough, just jump on top of it and start chomping away. Come on. And once you chomp on it enough, the shadow rider will fall off and we can kill him normally. There we go. Yay. Alright, now let's kill him. No chance. And dead. Alright, now that the shadow bird no longer has a rider, well, let's just say that Midna's going to take care of that right now. Yeah. Well, at least for once, Midna is riding something else, so be thankful. And she is going to carry us up towards the upper Zora River area to find out why there is no more water. And, yeah. So, we are going to enter this new section where we're going to fly around on this shadow bird and, well, essentially, what we're going to do is, it's like one of those, it's like what... We have gone into one of those games where we essentially fly around trying to avoid hitting objects, avoiding obstacles and whatnot. And it's actually, I admit, it's actually kind of a fun little experience right here. Although you have to be careful not to hit any walls or anything, or else the following will happen. Like this. Let's do it right this time, folks. Now, if a situation where you hit a wall and the shadow bird lets go of you, just go ahead and drop down into the abyss, and the imp will prompt you to try again or not, and go ahead and try again. Thankfully, though, you will not lose hearts during this section because, well, this section is kind of mandatory. We kind of need to move on in the game or whatnot. So besides the risk of running into walls, there are shadow archers all about, and apparently they have built some kind of garrison or some kind of outpost around this dried up river. And because you can see that they have flags, they took their time to construct these structures and whatnot. So be careful of them and shooting fire arrows. And also, watch out for falling rocks. And they can cause major owies, obviously. And I like this music here. It gives this nice little mystique, this mysterious kind of vibe to it. Especially since this area is still drenched in Twilight. Woohoo. Of course, the shadow archers will shoot arrows to cause stalactite and rocks to fall down on you or try to rain rocks on you, so that's nice. Yeah, I got hit. Oh well. Anyway, here we are. There's the exit. So, yeah, that's it for this section. Flap, flap, flap. Alright, here we are. This is the Upper Zora's River. By the way, yes, you are not, well, you are not hearing strange things. That is the sound of a howling stone, which unfortunately we cannot get to at this time thanks to the dried up river or lake, so yeah. And it's getting cold. What's going on here? What's going on? Anyway, there's a spirit right here, and her name is Isa. And she has a massive fro. You know, kind of like Koro back in the Faron Woods, you know. I wonder if fros are a fashion thing, or there might be something more to them. There might be something more. Alright. Yay. Alright, so in order to move on, we are going to jump down into this dried up river and follow it to the source. And, oh boy. Why is there, is that ice? Is that ice down there? Please tell me no. Oh, no. No. This looks familiar. Why does it feel familiar to me? I don't know why. There's something about this. Oh, please. Please. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have a feeling. Oh. Oh, boy. Please. Oh, more ice? Oh, man. This does not look good at all. And here we are. We are in Zora's domain. Oh, you have got to be kidding me! So, once again, we have to deal with a frozen Zora's domain. First, a dried up Lake Hylia, and now a frozen Zora's domain. Recycling plot points. So, does this mean we have to go into a water-based dungeon in order to undo the freezing and refill the lake with water? Thankfully, no! We are going to do both at the same time using good old-fashioned science! And I'll show you what I mean by that. Anyway, let's kill these shadow keys so that they won't interfere with jumping. So, yeah, we're going to do some imp jumping again. So, that's our only way we can get up to the top. Jumping. Yay. Now, you want to be careful as you travel along this frozen waterfall, because there are ice stalactites that will come crashing down in an attempt to hurt you. So, yeah, just ease your way across. I still can't get over the fact that the Zoras are having a very similar problem to the one they had in Ocarina. I mean, granted, in Ocarina, Ganondorf was the one that caused the frozen mess, and in this game, it's Zant. It's rip-off. Pure, blatant rip-off, Zant. Whoa, that was close. I mean, at least the Gorons, they had a different problem. I mean, the problem of their patriarch going a bit nuts thanks to the Fuse Shadow. But, still... It seems all these guys do is get frozen. Seriously. Oh, look. Shadow Beasts. Hooray. And as soon as we approach them, the fenced-off area will appear. And it will actually, again, isolate one of them from the other two. So let's just take out the singular one first. Come on. Yeah, there we go. And let's kill the other two with a charge attack. Should be no problem. Well, a slight problem in the form of ice, but yeah, whatever. Alright, they're dead, and we get ourselves a brand new war point. Yay. No duh, imp. Well, yeah. Now, yeah, there seems to be spirits below, and let's see what they... Oh my goodness, it's the Zora! They're... Well, for once, thanks to the late GameCube early Wii graphics, we are actually seeing Zora frozen in ice this time around. I mean, when we went to Zora's domain in Ocarina of Time, we didn't see any Zora. All we saw are a bunch of ice. Again, it's due to Nintendo 64 graphics, and they couldn't show that level of detail. Anyway, yeah, we need something to melt the ice. Something hot and powerful to break through this solid, thick layer of ice. I wonder where we can find something very hot, very powerful, very rigid and rugged. Maybe somewhere in Death Mountain. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. You know that big old molten rock that nearly flattened Link early on during their visit here? Well, now it's time to put it to use. We're going to go towards it, and we're going to have Midna teleported back to Zora's domain. And yeah, remember, and this is your basic science lesson, kiddies. Hot object touches cold, ice cold thing, causes things to melt. So yeah. And up you go. I'm sure the Gorons watching are like, huh? What was that about, thing? Alright, here comes the molten rock. And crash. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this happens. So yeah, this one big piece of molten rock freezes the river and unthaws everything. Yay! No going into a water temple to solve this problem this time. You know, if something like this were to exist in Ocarina, it would make things a little bit better, in my opinion. No water temple exploration or anything. So yes, we have saved the Zoras, even though I bet you anything some of them probably perished when that molten rock came crashing down, probably flattened some of them. I mean, as you can see here, you don't see any indication of people dead or anything. It's just like, molten rock comes down, it missed them all. Some of them had to be in the path of the rock. There was just no possible way that all of them just had to be aside. Some of them had to be injured or possibly killed. So, but still, they make no mention of that. They're just all tired and relieved to be out of that frozen prison. So, yeah, but the good news is, with the destruction of the ice and the water flowing again, Lake Hylia will start to fill up once more. Yay! The waterfall pool, who knows? I don't know. Alright, so looks like the Zora will recover. Goody, let's get out of here. Huh? Who said that? Hello there. Well, can do. Can do. So, the young Zora child, currently in Telma's bar, is the prince of the Zoras, and we have to rescue him in order to get some fancy something that will help me breathe underwater. Well, guess what that means? We're going to have to restore everything back to the way it was, because there's no way we can help the prince while he's in spirit form or while we're in beast mode. And wow, the river is running wild. The good news is we can just ride straight back down to back to Lake Ilia. So yeah, as the imp will explain, we just jump on down. The river will take us straight there. It'll just jump cut us straight there. We don't even get to see the rapid ride downward. But hey, at this point the river is overflowing, and when we come back here later on, it'll just go back to its normal length. So yeah. And thankfully it will deposit us right in front of the Spirit Spring. What an amazing coincidence. Alright. Now, the dead queen of the Zora, Rutella, you may have heard that her leitmotif is actually the Serenade of Water. You know, one of the warp songs that actually warps us to Lake Ilia in Ocarina of Time. Again, I love these musical callbacks, so yeah, it's symbolic in a way. Anyway, let's go talk to the light spirit, or what's left of him, so he can give us the vessel of light, so we can hunt down some insects and get those lights back. And be thankful, this is the last time we have to do this. Thank God. I mean, hunting down insects for light, I mean, it gets repetitive after a while. And this time around, the insects are a little bit more spread out. I mean, one of them is in Hyrule Castle Town. I mean, that's how spread out it is. And jeez Louise. And they're going to be a little smarter this time around, and you'll see when I get started on this thing. So yeah. Anyway, we got our vessel of light. We're going to get the tears. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. We know the forms. They take the form of dark insects that can produce electricity to zap me. So, come on. Let me go so I can start doing this. Let's go. Whoa. Careful. Alright, our final bug hunt will begin in part 18, and we can kiss Twilight goodbye. See ya then, folks.